my name is Chris, and today I'm going to talk to you about herbs. There's nothing quite like fresh herbs, especially if they're from your own garden. They're great to cook with, and they thrive in all sorts of conditions. You can plant them in the ground or in a pot. Herbs are great because you always need to cook with them and you don't have to go to the grocery store whenever you need fresh ones. When choosing your herbs, you always want to choose the herbs that you know you use. For me, it's basil and parsley. I also like to choose herbs that I know are expensive at the grocery store so I don't have to go and buy them. And when I choose herbs, they're certified organic so I know what I'm eating and I don't have to worry about chemicals. When choosing your herbs, it's important to think about the sunlight. Herbs like lots of sun, and that's why they're ideal for containers, because you can move the container around to be in the sun. I've chosen this container here. It's 24 inches long and it can fit many different herbs. You can even mix them so you have a wide variety. I prepare my container with organic potting soil to go along with my organic herbs. I filled it up halfway so I can set my plants in and then fill in the dirt around it. Now I'm going to add EV Stone, Sure Start, about a couple handfuls, and mix it around. Next, I'm going to place my plants in, starting with the tallest one. This is Rosemary. Dig a little hole and set it in. Next, I'm going to add Basil. I'm going to pull the tags off and keep them off to the side, and so I can place them in when I'm done planting so I know which are which. This is parsley. Pulling them out very gently so not to hurt the herbs. You can plant them a couple inches apart so they can spread, or you can plant them really close because they don't need a lot of room to grow. This is lemon balm. And finally, fennel. Now that I have them all arranged, I'm going to add my organic potting soil around them so they have a strong base. When adding, make sure to pack them down nice and tight so that when you water them for the first time, it doesn't sink. With the tips of your fingers, you're just going to push it down until you can't push it anymore, and it makes a nice solid base so the plants don't move. When planting, make sure you leave about 1 inch to 2 inches along the top as a watering basin so the water has a place to stand while it drains through. And since I saved my tags, and now I'm going to put them back in so I know which herb is which. Now that you've finished planting, they're ready to grow and your herbs are ready to use. Whenever you need to, snip what you need. For basil, you're just going to want to snip off the leaves, like so. For parsley, you're going to snip about 3/4 of the way down the plant. For rosemary, just cut about however much you need. The plant will grow it back. Fennel is very similar to parsley, and you cut about 3/4 of the way down the stalk. And lip balm, you're also just going to want to get the leaves. Thank you for joining me today on how to plant herbs, and I hope to see you soon at your local Armstrong Garden Center.
Here's a recap from today's how-to video. These are the featured products from today's video. Click on them to learn more, or click below in the description for a free PDF download. This how-to video is brought to you by Armstrong Garden Centers. Please feel free to visit your local Armstrong Garden Center for all of your gardening needs.